Hello, it's KiwiSylveon. I wonder if that even started, but welcome back to Seduce Me, the Atomy. This is the finale. The what we've been waiting for. In the last episode, Diana tried to steal Sam away, but we got a little protective, I guess, and barged in saying we loved him and didn't want to lose him. However, he also said he loved us, which shocked not only her, but apparently me, because he's an incubi, yeah. But anyway, let's get back into this. Oopsie.
By the way, how was it exactly? Demons are the best lovers, after all.
I glared. What do you want, Diana?
Well, I just wanted to see how you truly feel. You know, without him around to influence you.
What are you talking about?
I'm giving you an opportunity to come clean about these feelings of yours, and to give you your salvation.
What was Diana up to? This was beyond crazy. Nothing she had done made sense. Why was I still alive at this rate? What's keeping you from just killing me and taking them?
You are not worth my time.
Not worth your time? What are you, afraid something might happen? All at once, I felt my body being lifted into the air and moved over past the railings, leaving me with nothing but the ground below to threaten me with a collision death.
Oh, trust me, dear. I'm not afraid to kill you. I can drop you right now and leave your body to rot until the morning, when the boys would find you.
I wanted to speak, but the thought of her letting go and letting me fall to my death scared my voice into silence. Diana then chuckled and wheeled my body back to the balcony, setting me down gently.
Alas, if I kill you, then the boys would never come with me willingly back to the demon world, and then I'd have to chase them all around the world, or kill them and drag them back. But then their father wouldn't be happy, and blah blah blah. Too much work.
Diana seemed very business-oriented, as if the boys were cargo more than men. It irked me, but then she smiled.
I'm giving you one chance to denounce your love for the demon in your bed, and let me take him and the other boys back to the demon world.
And why, may I ask, would I do that?
There are so many reasons why, actually. There's the reason that he's a demon and you're a human, so you two can never truly have a happily ever after. Then there's the reason that demons truly do not know how to love, despite what he may proclaim. The list goes on and on. The point is, if you give me the boys, I will promise you eternal happiness.
Eternal happiness?
That's right. I have the power to give you anything you desire. Power, men, women, money, fame. Name it, and it's yours. A demon never goes back on their word, and I have the power to obtain anything you wish. Our deal is our contract.
I could only stare in shock. This was a dream. It had to be. However, Diana smiled in an almost genuine smile at me, shaking me to the reality of the situation. She would never smile like that.
Don't you wish to be free of your destiny? Your father constantly berating you to become the next CEO of your grandfather's company.
How did you... I was almost floored in surprise. How did Diana know all of this? She was a succubus, yes, but how could she know anything beyond sexual desire? She wasn't Damien. Diana chuckled and leaned back against her arms.
Just because I play with hearts and sex doesn't mean I don't know my way around the human mind. You happen to be an open book of information, but I digress. I can give you your freedom with ease. It'll be like you were always meant to have it. All I ask is that you hand over the boys. What do you say?
Was I seriously be given this choice? The man I loved for anything I wanted? A demon like Diana was powerful enough, yes. But did I even want to consider giving up the man I loved? Hell no. She must have been crazier than I thought. I glared. Absolutely not. Diana sighed and stood up onto the railing. What I wasn't expecting was her lifting me into the air. I tried to scream, but my voice suddenly became locked in silence. What was Diana doing? Diana made me float over to her, and she smirked as we touched noses.
Well, if I can't return home with the boys, I might as well return home with the power to fight back.
Diana finally leaned in to kiss me. I shut my eyes, feeling the need to bite her lips, but finding no muscles in my face listening to my mental commands. What did she do to me? I didn't want to enjoy it, but every single nerve in my body was flaring in excitement and pleasure as she kissed me. I felt my energy drain slowly but forcefully from my body. Was she using her magic to force energy out of my body? It seemed like forever, but finally Diana pulled away from the kiss with a smile and a lick of her lips. She lowered me back onto the patio and chuckled. For some reason, even though nothing seemed to have changed, she looked stronger, powerful. It was almost like looking at a new Diana. Diana then stepped off the railing, making me catch my breath in my throat. As she took another step away from me, she looked to be simply walking on the night air. Diana smirked at my son's surprise.
May you never regret your choice, human. If you do, I'll happily come and take it away.
With a flick of her hair, Diana turned and walked away into the night, fading into the darkness like a shadow. I watched her fade away before looking back to the man in my bed. Did I make the right choice? My heart gave a gentle thump, giving me my answer. I did. And I will never regret it for as long as I live. I walked back inside and gently crawled back into bed within the embrace of the safest arms I knew. I snuggled close to the warmth before closing my eyes. I was happy. The rest of the story can almost be passed over. With Diana gone, my life returned to normal, with school and my friends not remembering what had happened. It was as if magic never even appeared in my world. One thing was for certain, however. Sam loved me, and I loved him just as much. We had promised our lives to each other, and nothing was going to take that away from us, not even time itself. Our love was so powerful, it practically overwhelmed me with joy every time I found him holding me close every morning. To think, a demon in love with a human like me. It was unthinkable, unbelievable. It was practically impossible. But it was true. The other boys decided to leave of their own accord. They knew that my future would only need Sam at my side, so they each decided to start their own lives in the human world. Sam understood perfectly, wishing his brothers the best. Besides, Sam had someone new to care for now. His brothers didn't need to worry about him now that he was caring for me. I felt bad as well, for being closer to Sam than the others, but they reassured me that I was okay and that they would remain nearby should I ever need them. I was happy for that. They made me promise, however, that I would love Sam for as long as we lived. That promise was instantly given. But what of my future? Well, it was kind of made for me. Before I graduated, James decided to step into the light of the Anderson Toy Company and, with the help of his demon powers and leadership charisma, he managed to influence not only the entire board, but my father as well as to letting him run for CEO. I was beyond shocked. How James managed to do all that was beyond me. But when the vote was called, James had taken over the company I was destined to have. He vowed to respect the wishes of the late CEO and helped the company become an even grander company. For a demon, it was simple to make a company grand. My grandfather would have been proud to see how James helped it shine. With the CEO position filled, my father had no choice but let me decide my future, which made me happy beyond compare. No longer would I have the future scaring me into a corner. I could choose my life on my own. That being said, I was still scared of where the future was going to take me. What did I want to do? Did I want to help James build the company? Did I want to venture off on my own? Sam reassured me that he would support me and help me through whatever I decided to do. I was grateful and never would forget that promise. I was happy, and nothing could shake me down from that happiness. One afternoon, a good couple of years after the boys and I had met, I had a moment to myself. So I wandered around my house and took in all that had happened as if it were all a dream. The demons, the devils, the magic. It was all surreal to believe. It almost frightened me to think that it could have all been a dream. Been all a dream. But the warm feeling in my heart reminded me that it was all real. The demons, the magic, the love I had, all real. I smiled as I held my hands to my chest, relishing the feelings dancing within my soul. I let out a happy sigh before looking up and seeing where I had wandered to. I realized that I was standing in the hallway near my bedroom. I guess I didn't wander far.
Jeez, how the hell did I end up here?
I stopped at the sound of Sam's voice. It sounded distant, but yet he was clear as day. I looked around to land my sights on an open window. He must have been on the roof again. I tiptoed over and listened further, wanting to know what he meant.
It's been years and I still can't believe I'm here. To think I wanted to leave in the first place. I'm such an idiot.
I smiled. I quickly remembered when we had first met. He was my first kiss, after all.
And I, of course, had the worst first impression ever. Why the hell did I do that?
I stifled my giggles. He was thinking of the kiss, too. It was adorable to hear him reminiscing and mentally slapping himself.
Meh. I guess I can't take back the past. I can only make sure she gets what she deserves from now on.
Huh? I didn't understand. He had already gave me everything I wanted. He was practically mine already. What more could he give me?
Alright, Sam. No more fuck-ups. I'll call up James and learn how to be a proper man. I need to be strong enough to support her no matter what comes our way.
I could not believe what I was hearing. Sam was willing to change for me? I felt both honored and guilty. I didn't want him to change. I loved him for him, no one else. I quickly went to the window and stepped up to grab the rooftop. Thank God I had upper body strength. My suddenly hand placement scared Sam.
What the?
Help me up, Sam. Sam looked down at me in surprise before grabbing my arms and lifting me up to the roof with him. However, I landed once again in his lap with his arms around me.
What the hell are you doing? And how long were you there?
Aw, he looks so cute. Long enough to hear everything, Sam. I don't want you to change. Sam stared, looking lost as to what to say at my words, as I caressed his cheek with a smile. It was true, though. He had faults, sure, but who didn't? I enjoyed his company and adored every part of his personality. Sam gently moved his head and buried his face in my palm, closing his eyes and absorbing what I had said. He gently opened his eyes partially, staring past my hand.
You do realize that I'm a brute, right? That was my nickname in the Abyssal Plains. I'm a brute. A monster. I'm not what someone can really want.
Sam... Sam finally looked to me, a look of hopelessness in his eyes. You're what I want. You're not a brute, and you're not a monster. I gently guided Sam's face down with my hand and kissed him softly, reminding him of my touch and reaffirming my words. He stared at me as if his greatest wish had come true. I fought back a giggle at the sight. Sam gently pulled me to him, hugging me close to his chest. I nuzzled into Sam's chest, hearing his gentle heartbeat and memorizing its tempo.
You've chained the monster deep inside this sick and sinful body of mine.
Sorry if you heard that. You know the song? Sam chuckled softly, the sound of his laughter sending happy waves down my spine. Sam smiled down at me and kissed the top of my head.
It's your ringtone, doofus. I've practically memorized it.
He still calls us doofus, but he's cute that way. I smiled and giggled up at Sam. It was adorable to see him like this. Then I felt bold and straightened up to tower Sam a little.
Hey, what are you...
I simply smiled before kissing Sam's forehead, then gently over his eyelids. I love you, Sam. Sam held me close and closed his eyes. I could tell he didn't want to let me go.
I love you too.
I didn't want to wake up if this was indeed a dream. I felt light as a feather, not wanting to ever let go of this man in my arms. There were no words that could describe the emotions within me. I felt joy, happiness, ecstatic, high, all at once. Here I was, holding the man I would be with forever, under the beautiful orange sky on the roof of my mansion. I gained the heart of a demon, of a man I loved. I vowed to cherish him and love him for the remainder of my days and beyond. Could a demon love a human forever? I knew Sam would. That was my happily ever after. That's it. That's the end of Sam. And, of course, of the Seduce Me side go LP thing. I never would have figured it, but I finished it in 2 days, technically, recording-wise, but I normally would have sped through, like, non-important things, but I don't know what to do, really. But I guess I could mention what I've been saying on Twitter. I have an extra copy of Dragon Age Inquisition, which is somehow opened a little bit, but I'm sure it doesn't matter. And an extra copy of Call of Duty Ghosts. Yes, I'm a COD, woohoo. But not as bad as some people, but sorry if you hear that. Anyway, I had a little thing on Twitter saying that I would give one away with 100 subscribers. And the next one would be at the next milestone, which is probably 200. So, how am I going to give you these away? Well, there's a little... I guess I could go into detail now. I will choose one subscriber who commented on a video or whatever and messages them that a certain word, or I'll ask them what their favorite part of a certain LP or something was of theirs. If it touches me, which pretty much anything would touch me by now. Why am I playing with that? Put that way. I will message them and ask for their address, or and ship out one of the games that they chose, whether it's Call of Duty Ghosts or Dragon Age Inquisition. Both for the Xbox 360, and they aren't technically open, so everything's still inside. They're mint condition almost, so no need to worry about me opening it, so. I guess I can spend the next 10 minutes just, well, first staring at how cute Sam is. Sorry if I covered my mouth. But I have to say this no matter what. I love all of you that are subscribed to me. You are amazing. If it weren't for you guys, really, I doubt I would have gotten 2 jobs and been been a good friend to all those that I've met. I just wanted to be like an awesome person. And you guys have technically helped me. And of course watching Let's Players like Markiplier, well, he's not a Let's Player, but people like Markiplier, Chuggacon Roy, Shady Penguin, all of them, they've made me want to do something that they just inspire me, okay? And normally I don't get teary-eyed, so I am actually starting to feel a little emotional. Either that or I'm feeling like I'm gonna cough. But I just want to pass on the message that Markiplier and Shady and all of them keep saying. You can do what you want. You can run for president. You can be a ballerina. I don't know. But you have to set your mind to it. And I usually am so bogged down that, sure, I feel like I'm about to burst out and cry, but I just have to watch a Markiplier video or a Shady Penguin video, and instantly I'm just right back to being happy. And I took their words to my heart, and look at where I am. 98 subscribers, 3 years into YouTube. 3 years, I believe May 10th. So, nearly 2 months ago. I've been on YouTube for so long. Mostly I was just doing AMVs going, oh, it's not going to be much. I'm just going to do occasional things and let it go from there. But I wasn't expecting back then when I started that I would have nearly 100 subscribers, have over 300 videos, and grow to enjoy what I do. Even though I know I don't get much from doing YouTube videos. I got 2 jobs for that, but I just do it for fun. It's my life, and I just always wanted to do it, and now that I'm starting to branch out more from Pokemon to like Five Nights at Freddy's and Dragon Age, I can't imagine where I was and not have to smile. I'm going to actually end it off earlier than planned, but I love you all so much, and I will actually be doing a side LP of something else beside my verses. But I guess I could end here and continue with Shall We Dance, which is the sequel with Sam. That one's gonna really be interesting because I've played through that too a lot, and let's just say there's gonna be a lot of me talking, so I'm gonna have a lot of something to drink to go through it. Anyway, I am going to get out of here, and I will see you all in Shall We Dance, Seduce Me's, I guess, side quel or something. Thank you all so much for watching and enjoying and probably laughing with me or feeling what I feel. I love you all, and I will see you in I keep repeating myself because I'm so happy. Anyway, if you like this video, comment, subscribe, and if you hit that like button, you will have a fabulous day. I love you all, and see you later.